那么接下来有请大家欣赏下面这个项目的 VCR， 谢谢。
I'm Alphonse Harris, COO of Disease Diagnostic Group. It's a product that is faster, more accurate, and a fraction of the cost of current solutions, but it's really needed because it will be, for the first time, a point-of-care device that can diagnose the malaria infection before symptoms setting in, which is required if we're ever going to eliminate that disease. We've already shown the ability to multiplex with dengue fever and influenza, both of which are even more problems in China than malaria. And so we are really excited to meet all of you next week in China and explore how we can work together to not only take this malaria device to the Southeast Asian market. We have a device that not only detect those infections very early and prevent the spread, but also have electronics that can be leveraged in order to be able to track, monitor, and predict where these infections go. Really looking forward to meeting all of you next week, and thanks for your time.
So what if I told you I could save 1 million lives every year with just refrigerator magnets and a laser pointer? Our company is DDG, and our flagship product is the Rapid Assessment of Malaria. Malaria is an enormous global problem, claiming almost 1 million lives annually and costing countries billions to control, in large part because only 1 out of every 8 suspected cases are properly diagnosed. When you consider that malaria can be treated for as little as $2 when caught early, this is unacceptable. Our solution is a purely mechanical, handheld, reusable device that is faster, more accurate, and a fraction of the cost per test than current solutions. It leverages malaria's unique magnetic biomarker, hemazone. This rod-shaped marker, when subject to a magnetic field, lines up to block polarized light from getting through, allowing us to generate a quantitative assessment of the degree of infection. And it does so without requiring expertise. Users simply take a drop of blood, place this drop of blood in a cuvette, place that cuvette in our device, follow the on-screen instructions, and a minute later you get your patient ID and your score. We validated our technology across studies in 3 different countries and over 2,000 patients, publishing those results in peer-reviewed journals. Based on that, we know that our rapid assessment of malaria meets or exceeds the best-in-class standards across all of the World Health Organization's metrics. Against the traditional gold standard, light microscopy, we also have the advantage of not requiring expertise and being much cheaper. Against the current point-of-care solution, rapid diagnostic tests, and we know that our cost advantage is sustainable, again, because we don't have any chemicals in our cuvette, unlike RDT. So our price point is actually at the cost of goods for RDT. On the private side, we're looking at hospitals, clinics, and subcenters that are very excited because this has a razor blade model. We've gone a long way without requiring any equity financing. We built those first devices ourselves, tested and validated them, and then worked with IDEO to optimize the device for the user experience. We also worked with an engineering firm to eliminate the moving parts, making our device more rugged and lowering the cost of goods by 66%. We've also designed the device to be very easily integrated with an OEM here in China, having the magneto-optical chamber on one side and the electronics components on the other. Now, we still have to go through the clinical trials and won't be rolling out to the end of next year, but we've still generated a lot of interest. In fact, letters of interest for over 15 million tests to this point, and we have partners helping from the R&D, distribution, and adoption. The investment that we need is small because of our device being so low cost, and so actually we could be cash flow positive by the end of next year. And then I've also highlighted here in 2019 the point that has been around 2 million revenue, which is important because the largest player in this space, Alere, has a history of acquiring companies at a 10x valuation. Our dream is to still have all of these products come from DDG, but it's a good point to know. And that's just the beginning. The real reason why we're very excited to be here in China is not only to take advantage of the manufacturing expertise, but to help to build out our platform to diseases that even have a greater impact here in China. Right now, the Chinese government is committed to eliminating the disease in the greater Mekong area, but there are other diseases that have an even greater impact here that could benefit from an ultra-rapid, point-of-care, low-cost test. And we're excited to work with a partner to build that out. And again, we've already shown the ability to multiplex with dengue fever and influenza. We have a very small and lean team, everyone with technical expertise from physics and law, myself, to an MIT mechanical engineer and a biochemical engineer. But we know that it takes more than a strong team. So one of our biggest strengths is our ability to partner and seek out people with expertise in manufacturing or in infectious disease. And due to the disruptive nature, we've been very successful in cultivating those relationships. And that's exactly what we hope to do here today. I'll leave you here with a slide detailing our next milestones as we go to simultaneously build out this platform to other diseases and roll out our malaria device. And while we take questions on any of this, I would invite you to look at what's under the hood as I pass out what our device looks like. Thank you very much.
好，谢谢啊。这个项目应该说是对我们中国来说特别有优势的一个项目，因为大家也知道，我们最近雾霾也笼罩，用这样的好的技术一下子就检查出来我们是不是有什么可能潜藏的我们的病症哈，我觉得特别好。接下来我们要看看现场的我们的评审们有什么样的问题呢
Do you know how big the Chinese market for the malaria? That is my first question.
Yes, it's in the tens of thousands, around 60,000 cases of malaria, mostly in the southern region of China. China has recently, since as recently as 1990, actually had regions that were considered endemic, and it's moved from endemic to now seasonal cases. But if we look at a country like India that had a similar trajectory, some of those regions are moving back to endemic because of the problem with diagnostics. So by having a device like ours, you can protect the gains that China's already seen, but also push for elimination because you can detect that infection before symptoms arise, treat it, and have all of those measures in place.
Well, do you have a networking with CDC, the Chinese Disease Control, this kind of administration? Do you have that kind of networking for that?
Right now, we don't have any personal connections there, so that's one of the things that we're hoping to do. But the way that we've been able to mitigate it, we are a global company dealing with many different countries, is we've taken on the services of a clinical research organization that has the expertise in not only the regulatory affairs and designing the studies, but also has partners that have taken devices through the regulatory process. So we have a plan to get the European CE mark and WHO pre-qualification, which for a screening device like ours can be used as a surrogate to go through the Chinese regulatory process. Additionally, if we're able to secure manufacturing here, it makes the quality side, that part of the application, that much easier as well.
就是中国的这个提前检测的这种，我感觉更聚焦在癌症的提前的筛查。我想问它的这个项目，除了可以检验疟疾以外，还有没有可以同样一滴血可以检验出其他的适用于其他的那种疾病的筛查？
The short answer is yes. We've shown the ability to do this with dengue, and in large part, we went that direction because of a partner who had an interest in the region of the world that they worked in, knowing that that was a big need. So you talk about some of the needs that you find most pressing here in China, and that's exactly what we want to do, is make the partnership here and find out from the people who are living in the country what diseases make sense, and work out a partnership where we can go through the process that I mentioned, finding the right antibody-antigen pair, and then doing the testing and working with the populations that are most affected by it. So we have shown the ability to expand to other diseases, but part of that partnership process is finding out what are the most impactful diseases, but also what are the most impactful market segments. So you mentioned women, and so designing the studies around making sure that it's most effective in getting those early diagnostics and finding the right value proposition.
好，接下来让我们有请道资本集团创始人、董事总经理张涛先生为我们这位创业者拉票。
大家好，这个 Alphonse 的 DDG 创业公司呢，是从我们北美赛区和东升科技园合作的北美赛区呢选出来的第1名。Alphonse 的这个它的解决方案呢，他们公司的解决方案呢，不单适用于中国，而且呢具有全球的这种是一个全球性的解决方案。它面向的目标市场基本上都在中国 政府的一带一路政策的这条线上，所以说可以帮助中国政府传播这个软实力和影响力。那第二点呢，就是他们的这个技术是世界领先的技术，这是像在MIT 麻省理工学院孕育的这个技术，代表了世界前沿这个领域世界前沿的技术。另外呢，他们这个强大的这种研发团队呢，也能保证这项技术的这种持久性和这个将来在商业市场上的爆发性。它不只是说是给生活带来娱乐性，或者是说给这个带来便捷性，他们是救命的。我觉得这一点非常非常重要。我希望大家在做评判的时候能把这一点考虑在内。谢谢。
谢谢张涛先生哈，为我们锦上添花的又讲了一下这个项目的它的优势。那么接下来我们就要看一下我们现场的11位评审对我们这个项目如何投票，请大家举牌。3票，好，我给你投1票，但是我的票不计数最后的分数。我们看一下现场的25位获得了9票，好，这是您的总分数 ，Thank you。
Thank you。
谢谢这位来自美国的创业者。